whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that? Charles.
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this one is incomplete.
You talk about this Jets defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
On second down, Jacobs.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
In motion right goes Adams. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
Inside. Go to 50. Gun.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Daron Payne. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Taking on the midfield logo. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot for Samuel.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Jets nothing.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. In motion right is Wilson.
Hey, 88. Here we go.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Now the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Raiders 17, Jets nothing.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You look at this Raiders defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Hey, Mike. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
Hey, take 26.
48-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, this defense for the Raiders, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
On play action, Rodgers.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Over.
Completes it to Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Defense was expecting run, and they're down to pass of over 15 yards.
First down.
50.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
50.
Rodgers now on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 17-0 our score after one. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
88.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up third and 7.
Yeah, this. Jim.
To throw is Rodgers. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Jump out!
Here's Rodgers. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he is going to lose yardage here. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So now from half the distance closer, here's first and goal.
Inside.
Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 61 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they lead the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is caught. Touchdown Raiders. Curtis Samuel
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Plant. Back north.
On play action, now Rodgers.
This one finds Wilson downfield. Down the right sideline. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line.
A big play there on the catch and run. And even 70 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets get a bit closer. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's complete to Adams. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now they'll change things up.
Hey, take 20 inside.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Right. 50. Hey, 88.
To throw from his end zone, Rodgers. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10.
That's going to be caught by Allie Cox.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Catch is made by Hardman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling.
At the 37-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Hits his target to tight end Mo Alie-Cox. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 6.
Rodgers wants to change the look.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers.
And that's into the hands of Mo Alie-Cox, the tight end.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers to throw once more. These guys run back out of the backfield. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Sly able to put this one through. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Jack Cougar 19.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. So he stopped for no gain. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll run with Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. And now an audible here into something else.
50. Hey, 88. 88.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On first down, Rodgers. And the Raiders have got him. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 41-yard line.
Zone. Check 30.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
Back north. Hey, check 26.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And again, it's Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88. Plant. Yeah, this.
Rodgers will try again on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Drive right! Jump out! Get 300! Get 630!
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And they snap him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
Sly on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that'll bring him back within 4.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to keep the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not counting on it. Exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn. Can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Adams, the man in motion right.
They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 134 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
There he goes left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Josh Jacobs,
29 yards.
And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That's good.
Hey, 26.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to
through the contact. Brings up second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent. Expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, Mike. Inside. 150.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Hey, 88. Yeah, this. Jump out. Box it. Get 300.
Rodgers again now. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Plant. 630.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. It's Hall. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The Jets on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
26.
Now Rodgers. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Across the formation, Hardman gets a completion.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Jump out. Back north. Hey, take 26 inside. Go to 50. Hey, 88.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's right.
And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Rodgers going to try and run.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Sets up 3rd down and goal.
Yeah, this. Take 30.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 9-yard touchdown ground.
And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for 2.
26.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to count
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And quickly they get to the line. 2nd and 13. And a throw right sideline is complete. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
In motion right goes Adams. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
From the 35, here's the 2nd and 8.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Jump out! Get 300! Get 300! Yeah. Check 30!
To throw is Rodgers.
He gets it underneath to Hall.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Rodgers wants to change the look.
26. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Hey, Mike.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And they take a knee. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos.